because it is so easy to begin to deny the mystery that is you, especially as others give you what they believe is a conclusive understanding of who you are. It is so easy to deny the mystery of someone else, especially as their behaviors convince you that somehow or another mystery has decided to dwell elsewhere. It's so easy, especially in those whose behaviors have actually been so violent and vile, that it makes us sick to think about the consequences of their action. And it seems both easier, in many ways, it seems justified to feel as if mystery no longer lodges there. It's difficult to both listen and speak out as acts of mystery, as acts of humility, to both follow and to lead as acts of mystery and acts of humility, to serve others and allow others to serve you as acts of mystery and acts of humility. But this is what we're called to do, and you should know I'm about to close. If I was in a traditional Black church setting, I would have just finished my words of introduction. So know that I'm getting there. So much of what I think we learn about humility is what we see from one another. And may all of us in some way be able to bear witness to this, even when we are unaware that others are looking. What does the Lord require of you? It's simple. And you already know what it is. To do justice, to love kindness, and to walk humbly with God. It's just that simple and just that hard. You can choose to be faithful to what is required, or you can choose to ignore it. This is your power. And despite the power of mystery, in all the ways in which it expresses itself, it does not force you to choose one over and against the other. The choice is always ours. The choice is always ours. What great power of choice we have. It is my prayer that you and that all of us choose wisely. Amen. Amen.
have different language for what is eternal, what is transcendent, and what is true. We may not agree on what called means, or what a minister is, or should be. Still, as a congregation, we understand that the life and role of a minister is different from all others. Not higher or lower, not harder or easier necessarily, but distinct and set apart. In our tradition, only a congregation can ordain a minister, not the UUA or the Ministerial Fellowship Committee or the district, no elected or appointed officer. The people draw out one from amongst us, acknowledge the calling, and recognize the training and preparation that has been completed. Then we set that individual apart, granting special authority for ministry. We have come today to ordain Lynn Hopkins into Unitarian Universalist ministry. This is both a solemn responsibility and a wonderful celebration. Will just the members of First Unitarian Society of Denver please rise as you are able. We will begin the act of ordination, which you can find printed in your order of service. Lynn Hopkins, we recognize your calling and desire to serve the cause of liberal religion. By the authority of a unanimous vote of the Board of Trustees, we desire to ordain you to the Unitarian Universalist ministry. Our tradition gives this privilege solely to the congregation, and we joyfully accept this privilege with awareness of its profound significance. Wherever you are called to serve, we would have you preach the word of truth in freedom and in love, ministering to the joys and sorrows of the congregation and the larger community, leading with creativity and compassion, speaking through words and demonstrating through action the principles of our free faith. Are you ready to enter into this ministry?
I am.
Members of First Unitarian, if you will pledge yourselves to walk with Lynn in unity of spirit, in the bond of peace, and in the ways of truth and love, please speak the words of ordination.
We, members of First Unitarian Society of Denver, hereby ordain you, Lynn Hopkins, to the Unitarian Universalist ministry.
Family, friends, colleagues, all gathered here, please rise with us now as you are able. Lynn, you have touched us in many ways. We have shared sorrows and joys through times of busyness and moments of wonder. All of you present here today, if you join in the spirit of ordination and will walk with Lynn in the unity of spirit, in the bond of peace, and in the ways of truth and love, please say with me.
Lynn Hopkins, we honor your call, acknowledge your preparation, and celebrate your ordination to the ministry.
With joy and gratitude and a deep sense of responsibility and opportunity, mindful of the commitment and obligation I undertake, I enter the ministry to which you ordain me.
The stole is a vestment that denotes the wearer as ordained clergy. The three of us, Diana, Andrea, and I, designed this stole for you to represent all of the varied faiths and beliefs that Luther so eloquently talked to us about, which exist in community with one another within our UU congregations. We present this stole to you knowing that you will minister to individuals of all faiths and beliefs.